Okay, so, well, the Summoner Summit event is here.
What to do
Okay.
next?
I
How
just
about I
hope
take
there's
you
no
on a
pirate
walk?
that... Oh shit.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Alright. It's got comments. I suspect Genesis. I just hope there's no power cut because my UPS is broke. It will all shut down at once.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Why, Timmy?
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
Damn, Timmy wrecking people.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
I wanna win.
Did you hear that? A grand prize!
Let's
Sounds
go,
like they were
Rush.
talking
I'm
about
on.
a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
A Genius Invocation tournament, huh?
Should be. But let's go ask Diona for details.
Hell yeah. Mets. Fiona. Wait. Kirara is here already. Oh. I didn't expect
What?
that interaction yet.
Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Oh yeah.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow,
I wanna
does
pet
it
them.
hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
This is so wholesome.
Oh, well,
Oh, sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with?
Okay.
From her outfit, my mom would guess she's probably from
This is
Inazuma.
good.
oh, don't worry, kid.
I want Kirara.
I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
No, she won't.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
Nope, she's not in yokai.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started
Just like
calling me, Nekomata, I think?
Nikomata.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh yeah, she's never left Inazuma, so she doesn't know about others as
Oh,
much.
so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with
But
you
this
that I almost
close-up-
lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
She's staring right into my soul.
Diona of the Ketzline clan,
Ooh.
your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
What did you deliver?
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Cat paws. I want her.
Hey, Diona!
Diona.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
We just have heard about the tournament.
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's-tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma.
Okay, they didn't even mention her name yet.
Huh? Is the Cat's-tail doing international business now? No, Oh, no. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komini Express to pick them
Oh.
up. That's all.
How
I didn't
convenient.
mind.
That's all we get for Kirara.
You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
I saw some with wings on their back and others with fox ears.
Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails.
True.
Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, it's
It's
not
a pretty
organized by
big
them.
event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma.
Wow.
But I'm busy
Adventurers
with
Guild
things
is
here, so
expanding
I didn't sign
business.
up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food. Huh? What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Thanks, coach.
That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Oh yeah, she's always there.
We'll go there right away.
Margaret. There she is.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
Yep.
It's
More
not like
like
we
a
only ever
tournament.
come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Oh, we are.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diona mentioned.
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the
city.
King of
That's why it's in
Invocations
every
Grand
city. Okay,
Prix.
that makes
The
sense.
rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Oh no.
Really?
Shit.
Oh, darn.
We need to visit others.
We already promised Diona we'd treat her to some food with the Muro we won.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of
come on.
nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next?
Liu.
The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
I really want to play now.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players.
Seriously?
Would that interest you at all?
I think those are the people who lost in the official one.
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base.
Or it might be the event challenges.
You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for
Oh, yeah.
players to use.
Is that one?
Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
And we'll run into Sino.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the
He
venue
has to
offering
come.
food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there.
Yes. Need to begin investigating.
Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Okay.
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand
Charlotte.
prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Okay, this is too soon. Kirara and now Charlotte.
Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion.
Oh, she had
The
that.
headline practically writes itself.
And Paimon even mentioned handline, so she'll come rushing.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Yeah.
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
That's how reporters find News.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Hey, she looks cuter.
The Steambird?
Sounds familiar.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Oh, her vision is there. On her back, whatever it's called. Shit.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
I'm pretty sure I didn't see the vision in the trailer. I'm blind, so.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Huge
is
news
cool.
stories. You sure your senses are reliable?
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Okay, so we hear it from her.
Card Snatcher?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
Could it be Venti? I wouldn't put it past her.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Maybe to gain an edge over his opponents.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
Oh, Susanna won't be here? Sure, I'll go work with her.
That does
No
sound
problemo.
interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero
Okay.
of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key
a lot.
player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree, and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Too famous.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
She really did her homework.
Yeah, kinda scary. Does she research all her new
Oh, her
friends
smile.
before meeting them for the first time?
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
Okay.
Not to mention that being in a news agency makes
Like
me
it more up.
pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine.
Ah,
And if
soon.
you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
I guess she's gonna take me to Fontaine. At least guide me in there.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not? We've got some time on our hands.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Ah, I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation.
Yeah.
But even nicer to experience it for myself. Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first.
Do you need our help?
That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
A cash bonus?
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the
Not
address
first,
right
okay.
here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
No.
Oh, it's someone we know?
No.
That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
Gaia?
Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte. Who could it be?
One of your rich
Well,
friends,
it's-
I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
Not Gaia.
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of
Why are we
aura.
headed towards Mona's
I guess
house?
being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
It's gonna be Mona. Yeah, right outside her house.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Okay. It is Mona,
Huh? Oh, so it's...
not Rage.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
She just ignored her.
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
What does she write?
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
She does.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
She has more work here anyway.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
But what do you write?
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column All Things Astrological for the Steambird for a long time now.
What a surprise.
The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh.
Now she
You make
can
it
eat a
sound like you
little
really
more.
needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities
Oh.
and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Yeah, she just keeps buying equipment.
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Actually, that does sound like an interesting read.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
The black and white in filter.
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
We just came to visit and now we found out there's a tournament going on.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the Card Snatcher.
Do you know
Speaking
anything
of
about
which,
it?
will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
It's too late if she haven't yet.
I'm much
participated.
too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides,
sad.
even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
She wouldn't do that.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Yeah.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it?
Does she know
Sounds like
anything
bad
about
news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
it? If you wanna.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here.
Okay, Charlotte.
But don't you worry. They
I
call it
follow you.
investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Okay, take care of yourself, Mona. Also, we should play another game of Genius Invocation TCG sometime.
I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
Yay. And I'll defeat
I
her.
think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
Wow. Vehicles right now? Seriously. Oh yeah, let's go to the
All right.
competition menu.
Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are.
Finally.
Too slow.
What? Right near the wall?
Wow. So this
They
is the venue, huh?
teleported me up.
Seems pretty lively here.
And this is. What was that poster? Ah, Kaya.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Timmy and him?
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work.
If you say so.
Enjoying a drink while
Don't
playing a
trust
few rounds
though.
of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Could it be him?
Stealing cards, you say?
Nah, he won't do
I'm
that.
afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Be
Well,
investigating.
we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she...
Huh? She's gone.
Where'd she go? She was right here, wasn't she? Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the
want
Steambird.
snacks.
I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card
Might be
snatcher?
them. One of them.
How very interesting.
Got
But
snatchers.
one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Could it be just I know?
What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin!
Oh, look at
Now,
Timmy sitting
let's
there
give a warm welcome to our two contestants.
already.
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Give it your best.
Don't worry. I will.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit.
What's that?
So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
What's that? Why does he... He looks like Kazuha? No. Yeah. No. No. Pretty sure Timmy will win. I wanna support the little kid.
Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty strong TCG player. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines.
Could be
Wait,
Kaya though.
speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
Timmy will go crying or Kaya might let him win.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Let's go. She must have got some clues. What is that? Oh. Okay, just normal people.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
It's okay.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
But investigation is also important.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two.
Yeah, what's going on?
From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
I still think like we'll be able to find the card snatcher in the last day of the event, not today.
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
No, I don't
Shh!
want
Keep
to
your
something
voice
else.
down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act.
Okay.
Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
Are we gonna go sneaky peeky like? Nope.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine, the lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this
Celebrities
is
in
nothing.
Fontaine.
That wasn't supposed to be a
Interesting.
compliment.
But Dewey just standing in the background.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
So is this gonna be sneaky peeky like? Dun, 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 dun.
Quit following me.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for?
Till the end.
At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
Let's hope we don't miss the match. Where is he going? Is he going to be? Okay, I don't see him around. Where'd he go? I was still running.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Yep.
Why'd he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Is he though?
Quick, we
You
need to
gonna help?
rescue him!
Oh yeah. Oh, I wish I could get her to play.
Help! Someone save me!
I would have left to use Charlotte right now. Ready? Just the four.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk,
Who was
minding my own business,
smuggling
and
something,
then the
maybe?
next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal?
deal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa.
Smart.
No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Talk first.
Wow, that was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Shush, my one.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, oh, my jaw practically hit the floor.
So he didn't want to sell, so that guy called the treasure hoarders.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Street dogs.
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap.
Huh.
This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there.
So that sounds serious.
I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real.
Oh.
That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Okay.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Maybe he's just collecting the characters from Mondstadt and stuff. From every nation.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius.
Couldn't he just go to his house and count the Mora?
After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Again.
I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
I mean, he's called a card snatcher, not card buyer.
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Well, since he said that Mondstadt is done, he must be heading to Liyue by now. You think there's real treasure involved?
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
Who
Huh.
knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy.
Yeah. Okay, I believe her.
He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too.
Yes.
But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave?
Yes.
Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Let's go.
Good
I hope the
idea.
match is still
Let's
going
go.
on. But what would they even have to show the match?
Quit following
Maybe the
me.
commentary. There must be game casters for this, right? Would be fun. Is going on, hopefully. Yeah.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt
Oh.
Regional Final of the King of Invocations
Here's
Grand
Timmy.
Prix is Timmy!
I'm pretty sure he'll let him win.
Wow, Timmy won!
Or
That's
not.
amazing!
Timmy could just be great at this. Made it right at the moment.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
At least you are gracious in defeat.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort
He
me.
is the best.
This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned
Timmy is the
earlier.
best.
Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Enchanté.
I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I know, right?
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
He saw that? How could he have seen that?
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
We'll figure it out in time.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to.
Just lagged off.
In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Could it be related to something else?
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steamboat before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster?
Yep.
Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them.
Huh.
Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
Okay. They wouldn't have talked about it if it wasn't important in the storyline. Huh, are we onto something?
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Could be, Kaya, could be. Anything
Sounds
is
like they're a
possible.
couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
Right?
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them.
Oh,
But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've
we're gonna
designed a
find them
game
at the
and
end.
then never played it again.
What a mysterious couple of game designers.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
I wonder the same.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really?
No,
Well, that
I don't
gives me
have any
one less
luck
thing to
during
worry about.
wishing characters. Hearing that, well, that put you at ease, puts me at ease. Hopefully my luck won't run out anytime soon.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher.
Yes.
I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well,
Don't worry.
the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
Let's go.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're
Her
after,
priority.
I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great. Thanks, Kaya.
Quest completed. Round 1 complete. Okay, the animation Duel the Summoner Summit. Okay, four games. Okay, what's the story? 4 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. What are the rewards? Okay, for the weapon. That's the weapon reward. 1,000. Can I get it on the first day? Okay, we'll find out. What does she have to say?
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain. This title saves face for the Knights, but lacks a little oomph.
Okay.
Top strategic mind of the Knights of Favonius outsmarted by Bridge Boy in 5-round failure. Captain's championship hopes crushed in dazzling Dark Horse defeat? Maybe I should stick with my first draft.
I love the last one. Zero hour invocation. There's a quest. There are 2. Oh, yeah. Quests for the challenges. Okay. I'm glad the event story part is over because I don't trust the electricity department. If they cut the power, he's gonna die. Hey, Felix, I know him. I know Felix. That's the Mechanicus guy. Not the Mechanicus, what was it? The painting, mechanical painting, whatever. I'm surprised I think that invention could be used in this fashion. Well, it seems we meet again. I thought you'd left Mondstadt. That was the plan, yes, but things do change, you know. But let's get back on topic. This time I have been invited by the Mondstadt Adventures Guild to create several mechanical paintings based on certain card faces that can be disassembled and reassembled. As for the card game, what was it again? Ah, right, it's called Genius Invocation TCG. According to them, these paintings will be to be used in the King of Invocations Grand Prix and as a sort of minigame to liven things up just a bit. I can see that these things are too complicated for me. I should just concentrate on my inventions. Ah yes, one stats mechanical paintings are with me, so if you want to play around with them, feel free. Have to do this. I know there are some surfaces that cannot have their positions adjusted or to be rotated in the mechanical paintings, but you can still adjust the others. There are surfaces in the mechanical paintings whose positions can be swapped. You are free to swap these as you please. Some other surfaces can be rotated clockwise. Use these surfaces and their special characteristics. And fitting gears or adjusting surfaces, some positions may come into conflict with others at this time. Yeah. All the same. Painting. What's that one? Are there multiple? Okay. It's one, that's two. Gear column one, okay. So I need to rotate the bigger one, right? Can I rotate? Or I can only swap? I swap one. This should work. Column one can get a small, medium gear. It fits. Which one can I rotate? I can check rest of painting setups. I don't wanna though. So a large gear on not there. 3. No. On 4 maybe. That fits. And can I rotate? I cannot rotate. A medium gear on 2. That works. Unveil. Wow. The library. Just one? No, maybe there must be 2. This one. Just surface 1, surface 2 is this one. I could swap. But if I swap these 2. Yeah, this looks better. 2 can get a large gear. 1 can get a medium, and 3 large. That was simple, not hard. Unveil. Let's go. Done. I should have recorded this. Shit. Okay, that's one done. Yeah, what's that? Oh, King of Invocations. Get a free book from here. What? Meek? I didn't notice Meek. What?
Wait, why is everyone leaving? Did I miss it?
You did.
Ah, Mika. Too bad you weren't here to see it. I'm afraid that Captain Kaya lost.
What?
Yeah, he lost.
Tell me everything. What happened?
Well, I don't know much about Genius Invocation myself, but I did try to follow along by listening in to what everyone was saying. Captain Kaya took out one of Timmy's character cards right at the start, giving him an early advantage.
And still lost.
But I guess that was all part of his opponent's strategy? In any case, Timmy spent the first few rounds stocking up cards in his hand and then swung the game with a brutal offensive right at the end.
Damn, Timmy.
But, you know, maybe the match was already over from the moment they flipped the coin and determined that Kaya would go second. I need a drink.
Calm
I
down,
hate
bro.
being second on
Now's
TCG.
not the time to start drinking your sorrows away. Knowing Captain Kaya, he wouldn't want to see you upset over his loss. Hey, why don't we learn how to play too? Maybe then, we'll get to play against Captain Kaya someday. Though, I'm sure we'd lose pretty badly to him.
Yeah, you're right, Mika. Not a bad plan.
And Kyle.
Hey there. Something else you wanted to discuss?
About Genius Invocation TCG.
The game's really caught on lately. It's a part of everyday life now. Everywhere you go, you see people playing it. In fact, some people have even given up drinking in order to keep a clear head during the game. I'm sure Diona will be happy to hear that.
How are the Knights of Fabonis holding up?
Don't worry, everyone's just fine. I actually managed to convince Jean to join me for a game, but we only got part of the way through before she was called away. I ended up having to finish the match for the two of us.
Whoa.
What can you do? Everyone has to put their work first.
Poor Jean.
But
They never get a
seeing
break.
how successful the tournament has turned out and how much fun everyone's had, I'm hoping that she at least has one less thing to worry about.
Yeah. Let's catch up another time.
Sure. We should have a game of Genius Invocation TCG when you get the chance.
Sure. Gonna pay the other events. Those were done and Frida. Should I include this card? I still have some cards left. Oh hey Traveler, my apologies. I was too busy thinking about the card decks that I didn't notice you. I'm an adventurer commissioned by the guild to help organize the King of Invocations Grand Prix, and I'm in charge of a duel event with special rules. We named it 0 Hour Invocation. How is this any different from ordinary TCG duels? No, 0 Hour Invocation is an unofficial tournament with its own rules. In 0 Hour Invocation, you will not be using your own decks. Instead, you will be choosing 3 out of 8 incomplete pre-built decks to form a full deck. Within the 3 decks, you find some newly released cards. As for using them to their full potential, that will depend on your card skills. Oh, that was a vehicle again. Okay, the rest of the rules are identical to the ordinary matches. If you're out of ideas on how you should build your deck, we are always here to help. But I can't guarantee how good the decks will be. Any matches that you choose and build your own decks, you'll be using them to duel with other players after all. If you're confident about your skills, you can head over to the other cities where the Grand Prix is being held and try out 0 Hour Invocation there. Oh, and you don't have to stress over it. In 0 Hour Invocation, all participants will receive prizes regardless of the outcome of the duels. That's good. If you're interested, come try it out. Yes. What's going on outside? Yeah. You will select 3 out of 8 incomplete decks to form a full deck. Special rules, and select the match difficulty before starting 0 Hour Invocation match.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
So where is it
Even the
going?
wind cannot blow on forever.
Her? Yes, I am. I'll give it a try. And your opponent will be, let's see many players enter the contest using nicknames. Cheerful Torchbearer. Who is this cheerful Torchbearer?
So you're the one I'll be playing
Ah.
against. It's a real
Amber?
competition this time, so you'd better be ready.
Okay, let's play Genius Invocation TCG. Start of first action phase, both players will get 2 charges of energy for all character cards. Neither player will have to roll for elemental dice in the roll phase. Instead, the rolls will be substituted by 8 omni-element dice. Good. I want to try Venti and Shao cards. If I'm gonna take Venti and Shao, it's like difficulty, serious showdown. Let's do this. I don't know. I need details. Where are the details? Okay. Do physical damage. That's good. Any more damage? Creates one storm zone. What's that? When you perform switch, spend one less and want to die. Okay. Storm Eye. Your opponent switches to character closest to your current active character. After your character or someone triggers a sword reaction, convert element type. Let's see how it goes. Let's do that. Xiao. I'll see during the match what he can do. And there's no healer. They have healer. Bye. What should I do? What should I do? Should I take Kaya? Let's try going for Electrosaur, but recommended is I'll go with that. Still showdown. I'm gonna lose this. Shit. Serious. Just get some water before this. I don't know. I need to get rid of Barbara somehow. What are these new cards? I don't even know. I don't even know how to use this. Create 4 basic elemental dice of different types. We'll use 3 of the same type to create that. Why would I even? Nope. Maybe? I don't know what this is. Triggers automatically once per round. Create 1 random basic elemental die. Keep it. I don't need it right now, but okay, I can keep it. Okay, let's just switch that one. We have the same. Okay. Start with her.
The threads of your fate
Amber's
lie
new
in my
card.
hands.
I know. This damage taken by 2. Shit. When either side uses a skill. Not yet. Need to attack first.
By royal decree.
Can I? Yes, I can. Go all out.
Time for a showdown.
Oh shit.
No one escapes my sights.
Good.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ugh!
That's a good amount of damage. Yeah. She got Barbara though. 2 damage. She doesn't. She has 2 dices. Go to 20.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Yes, he do. Deals 3 animal damage. 2 physical. Deals 4 animal damage. This physical is converted into animal. Great. She's ending the round. Maximum energy gains 1 at end phase. Yeah. Oh, I cannot use that. Just have to go with this. She's got the first turn. Please. Didn't attack? When the usages are depleted, this card will not be discarded. Increase damage taken by 2, discard this barrel. At the end phase, right? Okay. Let's go. Let's use this. Hi? It's for Xiao. What's this guy? Shift 1 energy from Atmos to... Oh, practice. Nah.
Think you can get away?
Nice.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Not nice. Just switch. Just switch. No, her attack.
You called?
Please burst.
Sparksy splash!
I really need a healer. This ain't gonna be good.
Lament!
Wow. And minus 2, great. And I should need it first. I wanna keep Xiao alive.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Die.
Yay, I did it! Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
Even though I got
Huh?
three,
No, wait!
still have that spark and splash on me, and okay, this is good. Feed that to Xiao. Get 2 cards.
Let the show begin.
You're gonna heal. I have no energy. I'll heal Xiao. Is that? Yeah, normal. Okay, get 2 cards first. Give me something good. Okay, good for her. Uses a physical skill. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, here we go. That.
I summon thee!
She's alive. For how long?
Ready, steady, go!
No way. Still at full HP now. I just need 1 more dice to use the burst. And it's gonna attack. Oh, it's not gonna attack. It's just gonna heal. She ended first.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
We can survive. I'm not getting a chance to end first. Full HP. 2 more damage, please. Oh, it switches character. Didn't see that. Okay,
No
closest to your
escape!
turn. What's that? Create 1 of me. Then if your opponent's support zone is not full, transfer this card to your opponent's support zone. What? Why would I? Please be good.
Yahoo!
I just have 3 left. She cannot attack. This is my chance.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
She switched. Taking damage.
Shadow Raven!
Before dying.
Let night fall!
that? Can it heal? Character's next normal attack deals +1 damage. After you switch your character, instead of fast action, instead of combat action, it will also cost 1 less die. Needs 2. Once per round, okay.